Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I really appreciate it. And today I'm going to talk to you about reinventing midlife. Still becoming why midlife reinvention is so personal. Welcome. If you are here right now, that already tells me that you are ready for something else, for something more. And that's why you decided to show up for yourself today, right here. To me, it says you're curious or you're ready, or maybe just tired of feeling like you're stuck in a life that doesn't quite fit anymore. This time isn't about rushing to fix everything, it's about slowing down just enough to feel again, to hear yourself, and maybe even to recognize yourself again. I'm Sarah, and this is a soft place to land. Whether you're here because something cracked open recently, or you've been carrying quiet questions for years, I want you to know you're not behind. You're not broken. You're just becoming yourself again. And you don't have to figure it all out by yourself. When I hit midlife, I thought I'd have all the answers by then. But instead, I had a lot more questions. I had lost parts of myself, not in a dramatic, big way, but just little things. My confidence, my drive, my spark. I didn't want to blow up my life. I just wanted to feel like it was mine again. I just wanted to feel like myself. And if that's you, welcome home. Today I want to today I want to walk you through why midlife reinvention isn't about drastic change, it's about aligned change. What actually creates momentum, and little hint, it's not hassle. And how I created a space where women like us get the support we've always wanted and needed, but rarely had. My name is Sarah. I'm the founder of Life Mastery Magazine, LM Magazine, and now of the Life Mastery Circle. But more than that, I'm a 53-year-old woman who has rebuilt herself more than once and more than twice. I've been broke, burnt out, invisible, and honestly just tired of pretending I was fine. So, what changed things? Support and clarity. And remembering that becoming myself again didn't need to be this dramatic reinvention, this boom. It just needed to be mine. I needed to feel like myself again. Midlife doesn't mean crisis, it means clarity if we let it. It's the moment we stop asking, what should I be doing? And start asking instead, what do I want? And that's powerful. But it can also be terrifying if you don't have the right support with you. Now, there are three things that I know for sure. You don't need a perfect plan, you need permission. You don't need to be productive, you need presence. And you definitely don't need to do it alone. You need a circle. The magic happens when we stop trying to do it all and start letting ourselves be held while we figure it out. The magic happens when we slow down and go inside ourselves, when we have the right space and support to do it. And that's why I created Life Mastery Magazine. It's not fluff, it's not just pretty pictures, it's real stories from women like you and me who are still becoming. And now the magazine, LM Magazine, is completely free because I couldn't afford support when I needed it most. And I don't want the price tag to stop any woman from feeling seen. And this is very, very dear to me. And just before I go any further and introduce Life Mastery Circle to you, I want to I want to make sure that you understand who Life Mastery Circle is for. It's for you. Whether you're building a business or just trying to rebuild yourself. Life Mastery Circle is for you to master your life, no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing. Life Mastery Circle is for the woman with a dream, a side hustle, or a creative spark that she's ready to share with the world. And it's for the woman who's navigating change, figuring out what's next, or simply trying to feel like herself again. Midlife is hard. So inside the Life Mastery Circle, you'll find support and accountability for entrepreneurs and creatives, encouragement and clarity for women who are still figuring it out, and a soft place to land, to be. Wherever you are on your journey, there is a place for you. If there's one thing I've learned is that you can take all the business courses and study the markets, but if your mindset is not in the right place, not much is going to change. Sometimes the best thing you can do for your business is to take a walk or dance it out. And I mean this very much literally. Remember, this isn't a niche space, it's a needed space for real women in real life transitions. The magazine is where inspiration begins. But the real momentum, the nitty gritty stuff, is happening inside Life Mastery Circle. And that's our new membership, our community, our home base for the hard and beautiful work of becoming ourselves again. So when you join Life Mastery Circle, you get the lounge desk, which is daily co-working, focus time, or me time. You bring whatever you need that day. If you have a business and you want accountability on your work when you're working, you'll get that. If you are trying to figure it out and you need to journal, you bring your journal. If you do your best thinking while you're knitting, you bring the knitting. You bring whatever you need that will get you to your end goal, that will get you to where you need to be. And this is very important. You also get a library of digital products created by me. And you can find anything from business planners to journaling pages, PLR templates that you can use if you have a low content publishing business. You can use them as are, or you can personalize them, customize them, or you can just create a planner for yourself. Whatever, it's yours. You can do whatever you want with it. You have all the license required for printing and do whatever you want and selling them however you like. You get monthly group coaching calls with me or one guest, and these might be business related or not. Again, mindset work is very important for all walks of life, and it's important to me and necessary to do mindset work. And I feel and I know for sure that this is what is going to absolutely change everything. You get a real private community inside Discord. Now, you are most welcome to keep hanging out in the lounge in the Facebook group. But just in case, there have been some glitches, in case it all disappears, I have a backup community created, ready to go. And you are also welcome to join that. It's more direct, it's only us, whatever works best for you. But I don't want Life Mastery Circle to be another thing you have to do, another thing you have to learn. You don't need to learn anything, my friends. You know a lot of stuff. You just have to figure it out. You have to get the support to help you figure it out, the space where you can figure it out, and you're good to go. The learning, if you need it, comes next. If you're in business and things are not moving, this is also the place for you. You do not need to learn new things. You know a lot of stuff. So you come and you do what is most important to you. You do what needs to be done. We figure out what needs to happen right now that will move your business forward, and that's what you work on. And you get all of this kind of support inside the Life Mastery Circle. And because this is brand new and I'm launching this now because I see it as a lack in the entrepreneurial space, but also in the personal space, because all the groups, all the things I found, I couldn't afford them. So I needed to create something to have a space to get all the women the tools that they need to create their best life, because at the end of the day, that's what this is all about. Be it in business or not, we need the tools to create our best life, something that will keep us motivated and do life with joy. That's very important to me. So because this is brand new, I I like this part that I'm going to talk about to you now. The launch desk. That's one of my favorite parts, although the funding member bonus is awesome. But with the launch desk, this is 1 hour every single day, different times, because of different time zones. I want to accommodate everywhere in the world. So every weekday, Monday through Friday, there is 1 hour co-working session or me time. And again, you can work on anything. If you're writing a book, you can work on your novel, your laundry pile, your dreams. It's just about showing up with others. Because guess what happens when somebody is expecting us to show up? We're going to show up. And if we are going through a divorce, if we are just leaving our job after 30 years, if the kids have moved out, you feel lost. You feel like you don't know yourself anymore. And you've always showed up for someone. So it's going to be very, very hard and difficult for you to just show up for yourself naturally. So this is in place. This co-working and me time is in place so that you are expected there and you're going to show up. Even if it means you're going to show up, turn off your camera and meditate. But somebody is expecting you to show up. And bonus points if you meditate with your camera on, so that we see that you are really, really taking the time to be with yourself and do what you need most in that moment. So this is very, very important to me. And now for the funding member bonus that I have, this is going to run through the end of September. September 30th is the last day to join as a funding member. And the bonus is you get one coaching call one-on-one with me for 12 months, for a year. So that's a call that you can use to do business coaching, to do personal life coaching, wherever you are right now. That's what we work on, or whatever you want, because this is your time, and you have 1 hour a month for the price of the membership that you are going to pay. You have 1 hour a month that you can schedule with me to work on whatever you need to work most in your life right now. I hope I piqued your interest now, um, because this is for that person who is tired of asking for permission, who's ready to stop waiting for the right time, who doesn't want to start over alone again. Whether you're building something, healing something, or just to try to remember who you are, this is the place to be. This isn't another online course. It's not a subscription box, and it's not hassle culture, with some pink font. It's a real space for real women to grow, be seen, be supported, excuse me, and take the next step. I need some water. Sorry. So when you join by September 30th, you lock in your one-on-one coaching with me every month, full community access, excuse me, and lifetime locked in pricing at $77 a year. You heard that right. It's the price of the magazine subscription stays the same for the full year membership, and it's locked in. So if you sign up for $77 a year, you get that price as long as you stay in the membership. If you stay 10 years, that's what you pay. No tricks, no tiers, just full access and full support. All of this is yours for $77 a year. That's less than $7 a month, because I believe support should be accessible, not another barrier. And like I mentioned before, when I needed all of this, I could not afford it. Everything was out of my price range. I was already paying for certifications. I couldn't afford coaching. I couldn't afford business coaching. I couldn't afford anything. And any group I joined, people were always trying to sell me something. And I, it's not what I want this space to be. There will be no co-working in this. Sorry, there will be co-working every single day. There will be no networking. You can network anywhere else. That's not what this is about. This is about showing up for ourselves and building our life, or rebuilding our life, or our business, or wherever we are in life right now. And not be afraid that price is going up, not be afraid that um, someone won't show up, not be afraid that somebody's going to sell you something else. No, that's not, again, that's not what this is about. This is about showing up to support each other, and me showing up to support you. That's all this is. Midlife is not the end. It's not a pause. It's a pivot point. and you get to choose what's next. So let's do it together. Come inside the circle and let's begin again on your terms. Now, I prepared some questions because I feel these might be a little clear as standalone questions. So, do you have to be tech savvy to use Discord? Not at all, and I'll guide you through it. No worries. Same thing for Teachery. That's where I host everything, where you have access to all the links, you have access to the magazine, you have access to all the courses that I create. They're there for you when you join. All the PLR templates, all the digital resources, everything is hosted there. We have a masterclass, it's recorded, it's going to be hosted there. You can go back to it whenever you want. Everything will be there. And if there are any issues, I'll set you up for your account, and then you just have to log in once. And usually it stays, if you are going back on the same computer, it should just stay there. No worries. What if I'm not sure this is the right time? Well, that's why the lounge is built to be flexible. Come as you are. I believe we always get what we need from any situation, from, showing up to co-working or me time, or showing up to your one-on-one coaching. You need to take what you need that moment. And the community is building, so you'll have a lot of support. And as you can see through the magazine already, there's a lot of women going through some experience that you're probably going through, and that is going to motivate you and inform you at the same time. And with the coaching, you can always reach out. There's always going to be someone there to guide you, um, help you talk it out, whatever you need. Do I need to show up live? Well, only if you want to. Everything will be recorded, but I would suggest yes. Well, for the one-on-one, it's a no-brainer. You do have to be there. For the group coaching, for the master classes, the workshops, everything will be recorded. But I think it's always better if you can show up live, because you get to interact with our coaches and with our guests, and I think the experience is just much better. Is the price for 1 year? Yes, and it will never increase as long as you stay inside the lounge. And the people inside the lounge are called the insiders. So if you become an insider, $77 a year for everything that I talked about, and it will be the same amount every single year, and you will be billed once a year. I hope that answered your questions. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for showing up. If you did not show up live, you will be getting a recording of this if you signed up. So thank you so much. Please reach out if you have any questions. I'll gladly answer them for you. And let me know how I can support you. What are you needing right now? And even if you have any questions, about the membership, about the magazine, all the things, just please reach out, and I'll walk through them with you. I'll answer everything. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you inside Life Mastery Circle. Bye.